Known for its high drama and shocking twists, The OC was a classic teen drama TV show, but that doesn't mean the series didn't have its issues. While one twist made audiences turn away from the show, The OC began going downhill during its worst season, never fully recovering. Rewatching The OC makes it hard to feel sorry for some of the most despicable characters on the show, and there were many of them. However, the core group, Seth, Adam Brody, Ryan, Ben McKenzie, Marissa, Misha Barton, and Summer, Rachel Bilson, are just as fun to watch as ever. As one of the best teen romance TV shows ever made, The OC will be remembered for years to come for both its attributes and its faults. One of the reasons we keep returning to The OC is that so much of the melodrama is over the top, and the story is easy to escape into. However, when things got too serious and tragic on The OC, this disrupted the lighter tone, as the series wasn't meant to take itself too seriously. The OC could have gone on for many more seasons if it had stuck to its original conceit. The OC Season 3 is heavily criticized for killing off Marissa Cooper. Marissa's death was a turning point for the show. Marissa's death was a moment in The OC that defined the show. After being one of the protagonists for the first 3 seasons, Marissa died at the last moment in The OC Season 3. When it seemed as if her character was finally getting back on track and taking a positive turn toward her future, Marissa tragically dies in Ryan's arms after their car is run off the road by Marissa's truly evil ex, Kevin Volchok. Cam Gijonde. Marissa's death was the final straw for many audience members, especially since Marissa had come so far in The OC since her self-destructive tendencies in Season 1. For viewers holding out hope that she and Ryan would find a way to make things work and that Marissa would get the happy ending she deserved, this was incredibly disappointing. Marissa was far from perfect, but this is what made her character fun to watch and easy to care about. The writing was on the wall for The OC's 3rd season long before its finale. Marissa's death was one of many missteps in The OC Season 3. Long before Marissa died in the final minutes of Season 3, things were going off the rails for the series. Like any high school set show, The OC struggled to keep things interesting within the adolescent dramas without taking things too far and straying from what originally made the series so popular. In Season 3, The OC introduced many new characters like Kevin, Marissa's younger sister Caitlin, Willa Holland, and Taylor, Autumn Reesa, and not all of these people fit into the fabric of the story. While Taylor would grow on audiences in the wake of Marissa's death, both Kevin and Caitlin were largely despised, and The OC spent way too much time with them. It's true that the core group had already grown a lot by this point. The series needed to be infused with new narrative angles. However, The OC got even more serious than it had been before, putting the characters through some of the worst plot points we had seen up to that point, like Caitlin's disruption of Marissa's life and additional character deaths. The OC Season 3 proved a turning point for the teen drama. Season 3 is a big part of why The OC ultimately ended. The OC Season 3 is proof that change isn't always a good thing for a TV show. The weight of the many character deaths from beginning to end was tough to grapple with and struck the wrong tone for a series that was supposed to appeal to younger generations. By Season 3, many of the initial conflicts, like Ryan's attempts to fit into Newport Beach life, had been largely resolved, and this likely made the writers concerned that the story would grow stale. However, incorporating too many conflicting storylines can be just as disruptive. Though The OC Season 3 doesn't ruin the show's legacy, the season is full of many episodes that are easy to skip over, especially for viewers who like seeing the characters happy. The OC was always meant to be a fun, diverting series that gave audiences a window into a world they had never experienced, but somewhere along the way, Season 3 lost this sense of direction. Marissa's death was a misstep, but it was also a symptom of the larger problems with the show. Season 4 fixed some of the show's biggest issues, but it was too little, too late. By this point, fans had already lost interest in The OC. Marissa's death hung over The OC Season 4, altering how audiences engaged with the show. However, the 4th installment started to get back on track. Marissa's passing ended up bringing together many characters who were at odds, like Ryan and Julie, Melinda Clark, and it was nice to see the characters coming into their own after graduation. Seth and Summer are a highlight of Season 4, as the fan-favorite couple got to have their moment despite complaints about how quickly Ryan moved on after Marissa's death. The OC Season 4 allows its characters to learn and grow without taking itself too seriously. Unfortunately, The OC didn't get the chance to fully learn from its mistakes and evolve, as the failure of Season 3 led to the series' cancellation after Season 4. Despite this, the OC finale doesn't come out of nowhere and successfully wraps up the most important arcs of the series, giving audiences some satisfaction after the show's many ups and downs.